Hi there everybody, Bald&curious here. Spring is finally here, or should I say summer really. We didn't really have a spring in New York, kind of jumped into summer. Beautiful Sunday afternoon, out here making some noise. I got a little gripe I want to talk about. Here's one of my priceless possessions. That's my Sprfingfield TRP 1911. For those of you who follow my channel, they know that I bought this about a year and a half ago when my best friend and my son's godfather passed away. Andy, God rest your soul. I had his name and dates engraved. Now this, I can't really say that this was a safe queen. I've been shooting it quite a bit, not as much as my Taurus, for example, or as my CZs, but you know, I bring it up once in a while. I even shot it in one competition, I think. Now here's the thing I notice, and that kind of bugs me. By the way, I need to clean this. So you got typical 1911, you got safety, grip safety. So in order the gun to be fired, you have to depress the grip safety. Manual safety has to be off. Before I do that, I'll just show you the gun's clear. Okay, and you press the trigger, gun fires. Now, most of the guns, if you wanna, let's say, decock the gun or put it on half cock, you pretty much have to do the same thing. You grab it, okay, the grip safety, you hold the hammer, and you let go. Now, here's my gripe, what I found out. With this gun, the way the hammer is, and I guess the geometry of the hammer, look what happens when I press the hammer. At the same time, it presses the grip safety. You see that? I haven't touched the grip safety myself. One more time. You press on the hammer down. At the same time, the beaver tail grip safety gets pressed down. So if at this point, if you squeeze the trigger, as long as your manual safety is off, the hammer falls and the gun goes off. Now, is that a problem? I haven't really have a problem with that. Even if I decide to carry the gun, you know, it'll be either half cocked or cocked and locked. But you know, let's say it's in your holster and somehow, you know, your manual safety gets disengaged. That would kind of be worried because, you know, as you draw in, you know, hammer can get snagged on something. That's a little, I don't know, I don't really like that. Now my Taurus 1911, this is pretty much my home defense gun that sits in a special place. Again, clear. See, it's got a different hammer. You know, you push it down, nothing happens to the grip safety. So you really have to depress everything in order to fire the gun. Okay, there's no, you push it down, nothing's gonna happen. Now the second grub I have is the slide stop. I'm not too psyched about it. I don't know what is it about. It's just when the magazine follower pushes on it, most of the time it engages like this. Barely engages. You gotta tell me, yeah, it's a spring in the magazine, blah blah blah. But tell you what, I can take a slide stop from this gun, put it in this gun, it works 100%. No issues. It, you know, locks the slide positively all the time. You can even tell that there's a little, see a little nick over here. That slide stop actually, whenever it didn't lock positively all the way back, did like a micro damage to the slide. So I'm not even gonna mess with it. My understanding is the Wilson bulletproof slide stop is the easiest solution, so I'll probably wind up with that. Only other thing I changed on this gun was the recoil spring. I don't really shoot the factory loads. Most of my reloads are just pretty much just making a power factor, so I went to a lighter spring. Besides all that griping, I still love the gun. So let's just shoot it. Nothing crazy. We're only a couple of feet away. I should say a couple yards away. 200 grain semi-wide cutters, my reloads. not a whole lot to say. See that? How it sent it in? This time it didn't lock the slide. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That's my only gripe about the gun. Other than that, I love it. Also, a little piece of advice: when you buy a holster and it's like this blade tag and it says it's for rail 1911, don't just assume that your Taurus will fit in it, because the rail is a lot wider. As you can tell, it doesn't. Nothing against blade tag, I love their stuff. It's not their fault. I should have checked. Even though I checked at the store with the regular, I think Para 1911 with the rail, it was working just fine. I guess that's what Taurus did, that made the rail a little wider. So just gotta find another holster. Alright everybody, have fun, keep shooting.